Hey guys, we're Time 6. We're back watching How I Met Your Mother. This is Season 6, Episode 5 called Architect of Destruction. If you enjoy our videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for future uploads. Also check out our Patreon page where you get early access and the full uncut reactions up to 1 month ahead. Link is going to be down below. Help support the channel by checking that out. And let's get started right away.
In the fall of 2010, I was designing the new headquarters for Goliath National Bank.
The board finally settled on a site for the building.
It was the site of the Arcadian, one of New York's grandest old hotels.
Oh, God.
In its heyday, it was
Ted.
the New York home to kings and queens. But lately, mostly just queens.
Hi, handsome.
No.
So, what's on your mind?
I can't design the building.
He's such a flip-flopper! Oh my god.
Oh, Ted pisses me off.
As you may remember, Max was a friend of Marshall's from law school, with whom Robin was really starting to hit it off.
They bonded over hockey. I guess he has a small penis, but they want to double
What?
date next weekend.
Oh, God.
Why would you tell me that?
So you'll clear your schedule.
No. The other part. I don't want to know that. I'm not going to be able to look the guy in the eye.
What?
What?
I'm not going to be able to call him Max.
Oh, the man. Yeah.
Just because you know Max has a small penis.
Also, why are you telling Lily about his penis size?
You are kidding me. New is always
This
better.
guy.
And this theory applies to everything?
Everything.
So those new Star Wars
Oh,
movies, those are
got
better
him.
than the old ones? I'd like to buy my friend a drink. What's your oldest scotch?
Glenn McKenna, aged 30 years in oak casks. Amazing.
And what's your newest scotch?
Jumbo Jim's grape scotch.
Jumbo
Don't
Jim.
let it touch your skin.
That's a rule. Just like bigger is always better.
That's not true. Smaller is better.
Max has a small penis.
Oh my God.
Why is Robin telling people that?
Girls talk about everything. Size,
a
shape,
dumbass,
left to
that's
right leaning orientation, length, resemblance to historical figures such as
Girls who
Winston
respect
Churchill.
their man actually don't talk
Exactly.
about that.
None of that.
Yeah.
None of
You
that.
speak of such things.
So why is it okay for guys to talk about boobs, but the moment we bring up a topic like Max's small penis?
Because it's their
And this
partner.
conversation never happened.
Impossible.
I mean, are they
Max's
together
penis is
together?
Stuck in my brain like a
She's
splinter.
equating herself to
Like a
Barney right now.
splinter-sized splinter.
Speaking of disappointing weenies, Ted.
This is what.
Beautiful building, right?
Look, mister, you are very convincing. Flattered. Old is always better. I can't wait to be old.
Me too.
What?
Everything. Will you sign this petition?
Save the Arcadian.
We are going to stop the bastards at Goliath
Oh,
National Bank
no.
from demolishing it.
An activist?
She doesn't know it's him.
Will you support us?
Where do I sign?
Ted Mosby are the architect of destruction.
Sweet wrestling name alert.
Yeah.
Architect.
Well,
So, what do you do, Ted?
I'm a veterinarian.
I panicked.
You gotta lie to her,
It's
dude.
classic Mosby. Changing your personality
Right?
with some girl.
That is, yeah.
I walk into my boss's office and
Oh, God.
suddenly I realize, holy crap, I'm about to quit.
Small penis. You have a small.
You have a small.
Oh, that's super interesting.
I think it is so cool that you started your own law firm.
Wow, right now it's a pretty small practice.
But it's not that small. I bet it's bigger than he thinks.
Everything about it is
Thick.
tiny.
Yeah, the girth
Office is
matters too.
tiny, the conference room is tiny, plus got a very small staff.
Let's order. I need your help.
Wasn't expecting bunnies.
I stole them, Ted. My
Okay,
animal
she's
rights
crazy.
group liberated these
Animal
guys from the evil
rights,
cosmetics
oh.
company. And I figured, hey, Ted's a vet. He can check them out and make sure they're okay.
This is why you don't
Absolutely.
lie
Just
about
let
what
me
you
get my bag of vet
do, moron.
supplies.
We'll just be here.
Alright, this guy's overreacting.
Marshall is. I don't know, man. Touch his face.
Damn, baby, be cool.
Right.
Like he has 6 months to live.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he has cancer or something.
Come on, what about you men and your locker room talk?
Locker room talk. Do you want to know what it's like in a men's locker room? Hey,
Where are you?
just a bunch of uncomfortable dudes trying to get out of there as quickly as possible.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
One old guy just letting it all.
Yeah, exactly. He's reading the newspaper.
Don't talk about sex?
Yes, we do. But you know what we say? I hit that.
I got some. I tapped it. I squeezed those. Discreet and efficient.
Aren't you worried about getting arrested?
Nah, I've been arrested lots of times.
Oh God.
Oh, she's the worst. This is the girl you wanted? What the f?
I will find the bastards at GMB responsible for this, and I promise you, I will take them down.
Yes.
This
Ted,
woman
stop.
is an anarchist.
Hey guys,
Oh,
I
God.
appreciate the great turnout, but just so we're all on the same page, this is not a rally to legalize marijuana.
Oh.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, no one cares about the building.
This building really was worth saving.
Oh, Barney did that.
Ted, everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that picture he took of him.
You work for GMB?
Dude, why are you just like a wizard?
Good question.
Okay.
And I'm still quitting. Don't you get it, Ted? We're tearing down the Arcadian either way. It's
Right?
a stupid old piece of crap, run-down, snake-infested...
Snake infested.
Are there or aren't there snakes?
Mention snakes! You now have a chance to design your own building. Dude, you can do whatever you want. with
Right?
it.
In 100 years, people will look back
Right, I
at that
can
building.
design it however I want.
Marshall was visited by a disturbing vision.
Oh, no.
He thinks I like this, but it feels disgusting.
Oh.
It looks disgusting.
Listen, Zoe, I think we can save the
Well,
Arcadian.
that's-
Now, maybe not in the way you were picturing, but I stayed up all night working on a new concept. Okay? What if my design could incorporate the Arcadian's facade into the new GNB headquarters?
Kids, it was one of those moments in life where everything comes together. The
No.
girl, the
There's
building,
no way she would
No.
accept
everything.
that.
Until
Are you married?
Activists are never happy.
This isn't about the girl, it's about the building.
yeah, it was about the girl.
What are
See?
you doing?
Exactly.
This wouldn't work. Zoe, the Arcadian was a really great building once, but it's falling apart and it's full of snakes.
Snakes?
I don't recall saying snakes.
No. You know what? Papa don't back down from a fight. So why don't you tell Robin about this?
Whoa.
It was.
This guy swan dived.
He was passionate, animalistic, a complete stud. Wow. So he's right there making you say all this, huh? Yeah.
Oh.
You're like a Greek god, I moaned as the. Can't read that, baby.
I couldn't help but wonder if I'd ever see her again.
Oh my god.
Why would you?
Hey,
Oh, you...
Mosby! You're gonna have to come out of your hole at some point, you son of a bitch!
Yeah! Legalize it!
Dude!
How's it going with Robin? I think I have to break up with her.
You with her?
Yeah, well, there's this kind of weird thing she likes to do in the bedroom. Just
I get it.
Yeah, that is not for everyone.
But what's not for everyone? Guys, come on, what is it? Come
You
on,
don't want to
bro.
know.
it's the locker room.
What do you
Bruh.
think it was, Murray?
Alright guys, thanks for watching the reaction portion of the video. Make sure to stay tuned for the discussion. If there's any part of the episode that we weren't able to keep in the YouTube edit, click the link down below for the full uncut reaction over on Patreon. Let's discuss. So it's called Architect of Destruction. It was a good episode.
It was.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Favorite moment for me is that for once, Ted did the logical thing. Even though it took a whole
I'm not
episode.
giving him credit, man.
No, you have to.
No.
Because he's never done this, right?
He's so stupid. Even after that, he's like, "Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna see Zoe." Why
yeah.
would you want that?
Yeah.
She's married, first of all. Second, she's been arrested.
And she's
Third,
crazy.
she's annoying. Fourth, she's crazy. Like, dude, there's so many red flags. Just move on. God damn.
Bro, he's just a red flag magnet. So, I mean, I still enjoyed the jokes. Least favorite is the whole Marshall storyline. one, Marshall obsessing over it. That's just weird. Second is Lily share like the Robin one. I can understand. It's like well, it was one date, so it's like, oh, I just saw the person, so.
But like
matter.
you doing that means that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing in the
that.
future with this person. So.
But the Lily thing, it's like, bro, this is your husband. Why the fuck you sharing that? That's so dumb.
Maybe women do share things like that, but like they really shouldn't.
They don't.
They really shouldn't.
No.
Exactly. If there was someone
if they
actually
respect their man,
exactly,
they don't.
Exactly.
So.
But like I've seen this in shows a couple of times, so I guess it is a.
I think it's more of a thing in shows than it is in real life.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah. Never share. We're not talking about like penis size, all right? Just anything personal in the bedroom. Nothing. You don't share that with anyone.
Yeah, there's no level of friendship.
You don't share problems.
Where do you have to talk about that?
Not even that, dude. You don't even share your problems.
Yeah.
You don't share any. You don't ask for opinions.
Mm-hmm.
You get a third person who's not, if it's really bad, if something really bad, who's not biased, and you can share that together, and then whatever that this person.
You're saying marriage counseling.
Yeah, counseling, or whatever. If you're religious, you do like a priest or whatever. Things like that. But
yeah, that is better than going to the friends.
100%. No family, no friends. None of that.
Yeah. Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
There's situations where.
Of course, there's always things that you actually have to like. If it's something really bad, but yeah.
You give your moments.
I would say my favorite was. It was a funny episode. I don't know if I have one scene that was. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, my most funniest scene was probably when Marshall was at the dinner table, and everything going in his head was so dumb.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I think your office is pretty big.
Oh no! You know what was my favorite, which is so true? The locker room. That old dude there just doesn't give a fuck. Completely naked. That's so true, dude.
It is true. And that is the misconception, because like it's called locker room talk, but that kind of talk is never done in a locker room.
That is true.
I don't know why it's called locker room talk.
I mean, sometimes they do, but it's
really, I've never seen that. Most guys, like, it's like they said, they just want to get out of there. Like, you don't want to see anyone else.
That is, you know what? You're right. Yeah. You don't want to be there for too long. You're just changing, and
it just smells like sweat everywhere.
Exactly,
it's like that.
Yeah. It's not a good environment.
It's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk about Ted.
I expect that from him.
At what point is he gonna start noticing red flags? Like, is he ever gonna grow? We are 6 seasons in, and he still acts like he's in season 1. So where's the growth?
He hasn't changed. He really hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't matured.
Matured.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I don't know how he's gonna fix this. I actually can't wait to see who the mother is.
The only way, she actually has to be the perfect person for him. Like, every single thing on the checklist has to hit, because otherwise, it would first of all, he'd never notice the red flags.
Yeah.
But secondly, he'd change his personality.
So I actually don't have a problem. You remember when they were showing us all the cuts when he's gonna do skydiving or whatever?
Those are activities.
That's fine. But you have to tell this person, this is not my thing, but I'm willing to do it if you enjoy it, And then sometimes.
No, if it's a 1-2 date, you don't really have to say that. You can just go, I'll try it, whatever.
Yeah, but this, you know what this dumbass would do? He hates heights, but he's like, oh, I love it. I love doing that. You can't do that.
I think the bigger issue is actively lying about your job.
Exactly.
That's not the same as doing an activity that you wouldn't do.
Yeah, but no, that's so much worse, dude. Because that's exactly what would happen. Not in this situation where it's too exaggerated, but they would ask you for things because they think you're someone else, and then the lie will come out, and now it's a whole thing. Now you lied about your life.
Yeah.
Like that would never work, dude. You just have to be honest from the start. And if this person doesn't like you,
if you're
based
someone
on
like
that-
Ted, because like if you're someone like Barney that doesn't even care, then obviously he's gonna say what he's gonna say, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the disconnect was. Like they kept comparing themselves to Barney. Lily's like, oh, you guys talk about it. It's like, Lily, do you want to be on Barney's level? Like, you can't
We
compare.
know what he is. Like he knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
It's all it's all fake. He knows that.
Yeah.
He's getting what he wants doing that.
Yeah.
Ted is trying to find
And then he
love.
doesn't get what he wants.
Ted is trying to find love doing that.
And doesn't get it.
Exactly. He would never.
So that's the actual
A
definition.
year
of a
from
simp.
now, this person will find out you're lying.
People don't
and-
like that word, but that's literally what a simp means. So.
Oh, he is. He is. Yeah.
So last thing, we had two extremes here. One is new is always better, and the
Oh
other is
yeah,
old is always
yeah. I think
Obviously, we know that middle ground. It depends.
exactly.
But if you're gonna pick one, what would you pick?
I would say new, because sometimes
I would say new,
old, you're holding on to something that doesn't work anymore. You know, so you just have to move with the time. But there are certain situations where the past, I don't know, dictates the future and helps you create something better. So like you kind of have to find like a middle, you know.
If I could only, if I could only pick one, then new.
Yeah,
Because, you know, all this new freaking technology coming out. Like,
Exactly,
You know,
man.
you know how hard life was just 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like a basic road trip, you had no maps.
Yeah.
Like you got a paper map. Like,
Dude, when it comes
things
to
are so,
anything,
like,
yeah. Dude, if let's say you have a business or something, right? And like there's a certain way you do things, and then a new way comes out, and you're like, no, I want to stay the same. I don't want to change. You're just gonna be left behind.
Yeah.
Like you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there it is. Even though Barney's wrong in the
But
in
the
the
Scotch-
binary, he's right.
Exactly. Yeah. But the Scotch thing was so fun.
It was
What was it, Jim?
grape, Jim's grape
Grapes.
something.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't that wine? Grape.
Yeah, Scotch is made from wheat.
Wheat.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah. I don't know the specifics.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Thanks for watching our reaction for How I Met Your Mother. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and comment down below your thoughts. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.